Hey, welcome back with me. When Murdovian Sig is real. I finally get eradicated from Instagram, so yeah. Fuck. That's the first time. I don't know, they were paranoid or actually what, Uh, I'm not gonna back this place. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking nightmare. That's scary. It's scary. That's super scary. So yeah. And then what is this? I don't even know clamps. But Durant. I need to refresh it. Bring the measure. Whoa. I got a news today, and that was quite crazy. I mean, China. Energy was rising to 10,000. I mean, like 10 terawatt from 10 wait, terawatt hour, 10 terawatt hour, or whatever. Something kind of wow. I already been refreshed. Minute. I hate the way they put appeals, like like literally health shit. I mean, in America, they were not pass it per chapter. So, hopefully per chapter, bro, because like that more non-stress, and then actually they were work. I mean, they were in debating per chapters in this place. So we agree with that. Which ones? So put a comma after this distinction. Or I say put comma after absolutely no. So it's whatever. And they start, yeah, and then everyone watching, no. Then, wait a minute, what's your argument, sir? And then it's right, like, yeah, they're gonna start like, like the other day, like, everyone was agreed that no one gonna impeach Trump. Nobody cared about the way, but this one, and not fun anymore. It's like they were hijacking. It's like that was not work, bro. If you're doing that, that was not work. Really? I can't remember. Yeah. Many pop. It's gone. Better, but I have an idea. Better this guy. His best investment was 2010. What is he? No. Let's see if the core 14th Amendment. The core. We'll see what it's the core. Supreme Court and the core. And then Justice say, with the stroke of pen, the president has made a solemn mockery rather than stand firm. The court giveaway. Not important. So like, what's the context and then whatever, and then yeah, I hate the kind of type this news. Supreme Court strike down nationwide injunctions. However, the court emphasizes that they are not designed on the questions of the birthright citizenship. I'm not clear the executive order will not take effect for 30 days, which will give time to stop it through other means. The government applications to partially stay the preliminary injunctions. Huh? Huh? So this separate from the bill or what? I don't know. Like in the bill, it was just like, uh, I don't know. Just read yourself. It should be yours. I don't want. No. No. No running safe and then you're legal. Legal. Nobody cares. Move something that more fun. That's fun. Literally fun. This guy actually fun. They have another journal. The crypto Caesar, no Caesar. SAR, cryptosaurs. Damn it, saying. So once upon a time, America's it's super intense. I don't know. It's only me intense. I mean, they only hate me put intense pressures in me, or literally intense. Watching New York fall into the socialisms, and then and then some. Actually, the poor feel they're intense. This is the first time they feel intense. So yeah, that's why I get kicked out from Instagram and then thread. Cause like, why not write it down and screenshot all of them? Yeah, that's a fucking problem. So. And the bill was mostly contained was like asylum fee. So probably they separated in executive order probably. Yeah, in the executive order. That was weird. Military resistance. What I don't know what it's clear was CFPB getting the fund, not being destroyed, not gone, but just the fund. Like from 15 to 20 or something like that, 50% to become 5%, something like that. If I'm wrong, or I'm just wrong, read it. Can't remember. So yeah, so you need to check it back in those congress.gov. Yeah. Not for me, fucking cares. If they're an edit, they're an edit. So after the house, this is past the house, and like that. Review or something like that, and then change it. And America has a lock in that. Let's say, oh, that, this is that. So yeah. There's no fun stuff to read. Look at that. Oh, motherfuckers. Look at that. Oh, Trend Mobile quietly drop made in America smartphone. And these ones are like, iPhone look-alike, and then oh my god, that's awful. That's awful. This is super famous sometimes in a third country. When people can bought an iPhone, they bought a copy of iPhones, but inside of it is Android with them, and then yeah, editing them into look like a fucking iPhone. Amazing. And the price was, this is Sumatran type of organizations using the stuff. That was crazy. They use a 1% or 2% to sell out these kids, like that, and then fooling everyone as an iPhone. Salvation is an iPhone. My god, that's awful. I mean, that's fucking awful. And they think it's a business kid, moron. Moron. Embarrassing something, you president like this, laugh like that, and then in the middle tired like fuck you, fuck this earth, nobody fucking care anymore. Yeah. And then the sound will be like, I'm paranoid myself. Oh my god, what happened in this fucking hard? Can anyone stop it? Nobody fucking care. Figure out yourself. Good job closing the border. And then the other one, like, some people start calling them a little Muhammad. Oh my god, wow. This is serious. Hey. It's because the internet so slow. Oh, thank God. The internet's so slow. Oh yeah, I should upload this one too. Should not do this one. The White House, America. You come on. So they think with their trap game or something like that, they were like mostly forcing stuff. Not cool, not cool. I mean, were you scared, bro? I mean, war or what? Don't talk about a moving Israel or Palestine. The easiest part, ditch two of them and move to somebody's land. Yeah, Palestine go to Iran, Israel goes to somewhere. Those land cursed it. No earth don't ever touch this land or blow it up. That was the easy part. So it's a fair. So like yeah, fair. So this Moscow, the Tomb of Rocks, gone. Masjid Al-Aqsa was gone, wiped out. Nobody fucking care. The word being fucked by historians, so I hate it. It's super fucking annoying. The problem is simple. They make it moron. Both had an equal same bite of land. Rogers goes where to know. Don't ask me. As Germany. So yeah. Where goes Germany? All of them. Look at that. Oh, no. Where do they go? BBC and CNN journalists could find outside provided for interview, but the American government couldn't find him for a year. Oh, wow. Peter Persians 1997 said an interview result, but in the West, Iran to buy Bin Laden's IDs. We used blindfold and vehicle change to hide the locations. Persians didn't find Laden as he had no information about the locations. Oh my god, crazy. Oh. You received 10,000 straight for life, but you can never set foot in New York City again. Would you take the deal? Huh? You receive 10k a week for life, but you can never set a foot in New York City again. Would you take a deal? Huh? This type of bot was weird. They just aiming this kid. You need to avoid something like this. Like what the fuck was that? And then it next move. That was fair and like that. The curse the land. Oh, what if I get this fucking annoying? All of you losers. You motherfuckers. Stupid shit, yeah. Fucking crucial kind. And I fucking care with all of you in your fucking life. And then you should nobody fucking care. I'm not a fucking judge. I'm not a fucking father. So figure yourself. Fucking annoying. Fucking annoying. Should fucking sleep today. Fucking annoying. I don't want to be friends with the Shia, so I already declared it a long time ago. Yeah, you cruise moron, so I'm not gonna be friends with you. There is a little tiny cockiness on your fucking earth. When after watching you, there is a G20, and then you do prayer in that place, and then with your carpool in front, and basically you're just like the Jokowi and Luhut Binsar, so it's a fake, so like nobody fucking care with you, weird fake religious people, nobody cares. So yeah, if you want to serious stuff about your religions, you back to home and then like don't talk in the publics anymore. Because when the word of God hit them, they're not following it. So like, who fucking care? Yeah, like, give a God a good dab. So you willing to do that? No, you're not willing to do that. So yeah, God already predicted. And then here's the thing: the word in a Quran, you're finding yourself, yeah, the Arabic word. So if I give you a word of jihad, you will run with your money. You will run away. Basically, just you will run away. You will look like a stupid as fuck. So just be normal. They're walking in earth. Yeah. So don't asking me some certain of a word like, yeah, because a long time ago, some of a part of this fucking Muslim and Arabs and the Muhammad part is like, why does losers not follow us, and then start raising the gun or something like that, and start defending themselves, the positions like that, and the cat is like, no, they're gonna be run away. Every all of them gonna be run away. So can't do that. It's like some people probably difficult. This one, I don't know that about Bull Nuzul about this one, but you figure out yourself. But if you're watching the way they're living that day, yeah, something like that. So like, no. So none of you actually probably that day who had an iman can be counted with the hand. So look at that. Even Palestine doesn't have. You doesn't have iman, Palestinians. Yeah. If you had it, you'd be, yeah, let's go, move. Iman, they all got. I give tap to cut. So let's go move on, and move out. If you talk about a fucking iman, so if you play me, let's say you might driving a fucking Dajjal or something like that, nobody fucking care. Do it. You can say that out loud in the fucking public, nobody fucking care. And then you believe that you're a fucking good person. So oh my god, you don't even have an iman, so don't blame me when shitty happens at you in a million years. Nobody cares. And then no one forced you to change your religion. Muhammad did. So if you try, let's say you draw, let's say okay, let's you draw, and then you move it, and then you have a dreaming to destroy and then back to the land, and then whatever it is. I mean, if you try to have iman something like this, and then like bro, you will be wiped out. If you back and then have a dream like that, you will be wiped out. So better give another depth to cut. I count as step cut. I'm not gonna back to this land. Move on. Move. Put it like here. But yeah, it's impossible. It's just hard. So remember, when there is a word about a jihad with your money, don't stop. Better feed the poor. It's not like that. Some simple stuff. If it's about a Burkans, they're Dajjal. So remember, your friend in those fucking villagers. What is that? The Palestinian villagers. If they start raising your gun, nobody cares. You Dajjal. You throw stone, say Allahu Akbar, throw their face down with their gun. If they shot you, nobody cares. I mean, say that. It's okay. Fuck you, Satans. They were Satans. So yeah, so you're not that religious or not, so yeah. Fucking Christian again, what the fuck is your chips then? Jokes and accent, fucking Christian. It's called in character, so like you know the way. No. Eh? That was weird. Why would be the difference? Oh. The other day, like there, I don't know if I can, bro. More of it. I don't know what they showed the other day. Fucking idiot. Yeah. Not my type. Yeah, you believe that you're a good person or not, you're not. So yeah, better repent, bro. That's why, cause no one knows. Shrotul Mustaqim is hard. So do every single day repents by praying, and then sadat every single day. No one know you murtad in 3 hour. And get that you shahada harkin, shadu la ilaha illallah wa shadu anna rasulullah. Not those type of shahada. What the fuck was that? Motherfucker losers. Shit. The prayer in a priesthood on this day, priestly sanctification celebrate on the solemnity of the most sacred year heard of Jesus. I turn to each of you with the heartful of gratitude and trust. Our priestly ministry will be all the more fruitful, the more we are rooted in prayer, forgiveness, and closeness to the poor, families, and the young people seek truth. A holy priest bring holiness to live around him. Huh? Yeah. Better than this one, you know. Hey, bullshit. All you religious person sucks. I already uploaded good stuff. Census is fun. The title of Census is fun. Read yourself. Let's fighting gossip. This guy a ton of gossips. Yeah. No one knows there's something funny. Everyone bully him. Do know right now, a long time ago, yeah. It's like, Elon Fathers. Oh, crazy. I really damn this guy. Fucking. Can I upload it? Like. First investors in Haas. He also invests in 100 startup year. Oh, amazing! $10, and then he get it. 100. Wow. Jason Calacanis. For life. Oh, crazy. Entrepreneur, Austin, Texas. Oh, they already moved to Austin, Texas, yeah. For November, Gemini. Yeah, oh my god. How good is that? Oh my god. Use your mail. I need to apologize to no one. Oh my god, for remote. Yo, I need to apologize, by the way. And he ran singing like did the still fucking not fucking important. Whoa! This is take over. Hey, that was nice. Move somewhere, bro. It's not, you're not boring with the, like, crowds like this. Hey, Virginia is good. I mean, there is part of area that's still undeveloped, and then quite. I don't know why. You lucky, bro. I mean, you have like, it's actually you made it up or just actually exists like that. So it's mostly like there is a barrier before you entering the coastal line, and then it's breaking the tide. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, fucking crazy. This is amazing. It's not only that, if you're watching close to the Texas and Florida, Texas, I can remember. It just look like that too. So like, whoa. It's a by design, natural design, or just naturally they were dumping soil in those places. Crazy. America. Oh, the venture capitals sham offer funding, grit, and the AI cycle. So Jason Cass break down the danger cycle of overfunding, especially during hype wave like AI. Every 5 or 10 years, venture terrorists flood in with dumb money. Jake. Yeah. Oh, that was where they fuck you. Our funding is especially during hype wave. Every 5-10 years, venture tourists flood in with dumb money, founder techno board, no info right. Okay. Let's hear from Jason. 6 minutes talking about this one. Okay. We'll learn from PA. Sometimes we got good information from PA. By the way.
Overfunding companies. It happens every 5-10 years. New entrants come in, venture tourist Doug. They start dumping money on top of, companies that we've, really been thoughtful about building. And founders, of course, look at it and go, "Hey, Doug, Gilly, I've been offered this crazy, check with no board seat, no information rights. I've never heard of this firm, or maybe they do public stocks and now they're dipping into privates." And that created quite an overhang in the SaaS space, yeah, Gilly, like where we had maybe companies get overfunded, and then you have, some members of the board who invested at, $2 billion, and the other ones invested at $200 million, and the companies in between those two sort of realities, and then it becomes a lot of hand-wringing and pain, and suffering. Maybe where are we at in that part of the cycle? It seems like people are getting super excited again just this year.
Yeah, my view is that the venture business is a complex business. And if it was easy,
I don't know they but offer funding or something like that. What I know, they're still crawling, finding markets, and then yeah. Cause poor people doesn't have money, so like yeah, they never use fucking, you know, premium stuff. So yeah. So where's the market? It's a professional. So and then how much professional that literally interacts with AI. Finding that somebody that actually there's a is in a half. It's not good enough. Here's the thing: the potential market was in a half of America. Let's say it that way. And half of America support DI, then half of it doesn't support it all. So like as long there is and I have, let's say here's the thing: I have a position to leverage some my people to against let's say Jason have good super team player and then they will have hundreds and then me as an enemy of Jason's is it that and then we'll leverage some my positions because I just recruit dumb persons so getting smarter so yeah as long as the direction was right gonna be easily to be executed because like you can ask this that whatever etc something like that so yeah premium stuff it's important too indexing informations and blah 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 I don't want to talk and then yeah and then after that oh it's a leverages it's close enough because in linguistics just linguistics it's so because they're basically just kind of linguistic people yeah and then they were yeah something like that so, so as long as the math was right so AI that are good at math super good at math you know super good at math will be super helpful to build stuff rather than focusing on super coding so I mean yeah and then after that listing a library hopefully like yeah whatever the library is that is like I can find a I mean like here's the thing if you learn C sharp you better learn the fundamentals or you learn the math and then plus the library like Cambridge vocabulary hopefully like there's somebody made a books like Cambridge vocabulary but for C sharp or C or whatever it is and then the syntax is just like gonna be oh yeah or let's say the math will be look like that but the library is the little library so nobody fucking care if we just shit like that or whatever it is as long as my math was right I can input this library with conditions and they have conditions of it and then oh I can apply that and then oh that was the easiest way to learn linguistic but if you just like scratch this is data and this is yeah this is string this is is it yeah I mean if the problem was complex did you play then if many people laughing so like yeah but yeah why not you made it Cambridge vocabulary Cambridge Camus dictionary and then like start oh and then they were like oh this and then that you put of it with your understanding of math lesson that way so if you just full playing in a math lab it's helping you and and anything yeah anything because you moving this your fundamentals is the math and then it's bunch of linguistic and how to if that condition like this how to write in here and then you and then most of it will be like here's like the box white etc number here so the if there's here then where the data the pools like you know it's easy everyone can do that yeah so yeah everyone can do that yeah. There's something news or something like that. Mass transit and ride sharing between having a driver will be 90 to 10%, to 30%. Wow, there's no news in here. My God, Jason doesn't have a good news. It's just a bunch of yeah. By the way, I'm not. I don't want to learn to what the fuck's that. You know, gonna learn Russians and like, yeah. Привет. Спасибо, блядь. Yeah. Yeah. This song, I don't know, William calls on that. Alright, something else in there? No. Or irons or materials and raw materials. Wait, straight. Bro. This one watching all in podcast. Oh. A friend who does research on smell gave us tests of smelling ability. Crucial radar is also the other radar. By popular demand, we runs this so you could have it as I pick up legends talk about true legends of AI. Keynote yesterday at AI Star School in San Francisco. Yay! HIV can now be reliably prevented with a simple shot every 6 months. Biotech slates a plaque that just 30 years ago posed a death sentence. We should not accept the loss of our health quietly. Growing and this better what are possible. HIV protection switches shot a year FDA approved kill drugs. What happened to science and innovations when we restricted immigrations in the past? The U.S. Anti-Immigration Squad prevent at the least 1,000 major scientists from immigrating. Their laws not only deprived us of innovations, but made native scientists less productive too. Yeah. Immigration innovation lessons from the Quota X. Wow, this is a problem. Anyone have an idea how to fix it? I don't know. That's what I know. Well, Faraday extracted this motherfucker everywhere. So it's smelling like it's from oily residue of floating gas lamp. You name it a benzene. Benzene. C6H. 6 would ever be the same. What set benzene apart? Even from the moment of its discovery, what is resistance? Meanwhile, in Kazakhstan, people desperate for food are being shot dead. Oh my god. Military Israel tank fire into approach trying to get aid from trucks in Gaza, killing at least 59 people. According to medics on the bloodiest incidents yet as desperate reaction of support you baby fighting nobody fucking care. We just must attend this at AISAS to meet for once and some people get some surprise messages. And my huge actually start school master is still waiting for lunch. Now how Northern Europe look from Nuremberg in Northern Europe to Nuremberg. Remember how lame it seemed back in 2000s when the presence of some areas didn't believe that HIV caused AIDS. Now we have someone like that in the US government, and he's Secretary of Health and Human Services. Oh my God. When he said that, as a nurse in science and medicine, I mean, he literally doesn't believe that HIV is a cause of AIDS. I'm not talking subtle interpretations of complex data here. Oh, these were really complex data here. This still propaganda about mercury in vaccines. Vaccines. And in those fucking thread, and then I'll keep answering, and then the fuck, what's wrong with you? No, and then I get spam literally out from Instagram. I'm like, fucking hell, fucking annoying. And then I just answer simple. Oh, whoa, get this problem because they were acting that. You know nothing about this. There's a famous what was that? Girl used makeups using mercury in it. So there's a lot of mercury in it. I don't know why. It's like before 2010s or ones. There's still a ton of 2012, so that. And they were out, so maybe the vaccines that day is trying to prove that using mercury is okay. Blah, blah, blah. So why you were tearing down the makeup industry with the mercury? Yeah, that was weird, right? This weird person should know why. When the sulfuric is enough, yeah. Nobody cares. So next, and then not only that. Getting to sit down there, getting there in the morning, and then take a picture of it, and then throw the sorcery footage that it's trying to give, and I fucking shit, take a pictures and then upload it in trance, and then everything going right out, fucking out, and then but then talking about from Miss Pussy, and it is after break. From Miss Pussy, from Miss Pussy, from Miss Pussy. I know you don't have brain, so why you know resting in your nursing home. It's time to you to rest at your nursing home. Think about future, it wasn't for you. Motherfucking try. You just fucking pussy. You just fucking pussy. You just fucking pussy. Yeah, back with me again, some Australians. He is literally real. I'm Australian, so we ain't not funny anymore if I say that. Literally is. I already upload my, yeah, here's it. Oh, still here. Yeah. Birth certificate. And then it's iron in it. ROFI. There's one apostrophe and an AN. Then sign. Damn. I don't like reading like this. This is when I'm young for that. My weight is already 170 something, isn't it? I'm getting fat, I think. Why am I getting darker on my face, yeah? Hmm. Too much. Oh. Oh, when I slim with that. Fucking slim with that. I have to zoom this one. Oh. Fucking, I don't know that I'm super slim in front of it, fat as fuck, and I was scared to that. Fucking cute, yeah, fucking cute, right? Look at that. I'm the cutest man alive, and I was scared. So yeah, I'm the cutest man alive. And I'm literally cute, aren't I? You know, thank you for our ex. You can't coloring your pages like. Here's like what do they call it? What I'm watching some fun stuff. Here's the thing. Nobody cares. Another day. And you want me to talk about music or something like that? Review YouTubers, and the YouTubers review not the YouTubers. So let's go. This is gonna be the first time, but I'm still uploading stuff. It's gonna be super slow, but you know, gonna be the context is there. To measure it, oh, the memory, to the dial, make. The song already because I don't know that story about musicians in America. We review somebody as a review, so yeah, we review and a review and a review and a review. I might not gonna be understanding what they're talking about, but at least who this? Who's your name? You know. One laki ya ne? Learning. Still cold problem. My hand is stiff. Cuomo. I say Cuomo. Cuomo. Music review. And it's a new, so like yeah. Oh my god, can't find it here. Like where? Huh? fucking hell, different Cuomo, bro. I mean, like, who's Cuomo? Do you know? Do you know? That's wow, bro. These problems. The popular visuals that, oh my god, like, classic guy reviews. Who's that? Bassist from? That's. Alright, bro, give up, bro. Let's talk about something else. The musics. If I talk about they're gonna take it down. So, how about indie? Indie. Fuck it out. What? Do you know? Nobody cares. What should I do right now? Okay. Oh, what was that? I can't remember. A guy talking with another musicians and talking about the music. What was the interview? So yeah, I don't know the guy name. So we need to find it. Music's interview. So. Computer music interview. You know that is this thing. What some sensitive topic? Nah, I don't know the sensitive topic. What Billy String does generally when he practice? Well, which one is famous? If not, gonna feel insecure. So finding something that's already famous. Oh my god! I never knows who are they. Ever playing God? Oh my god! Word by hand, bro. I mean, like
chord.
You pick up chords.
So those are the chords. After then, I kind of just arpeggiated the chords in different rhythmic sequences. I'm hitting a melody of with harmonics. So, and then you've got. So in full, that looks
So that's how to do that. Pick up the chord. Let's say pick up the chord. This from emo on this one. This it should be working. So let's set. I know. What the pro? I don't fucking care. Clipping, bro. I mean, yeah. This.
kind of picked a chord sequence from the omnichord.
And then. take this note like yeah, that's how to make songs. Yeah, pick a chord, appreciate. So, you this guy probably like made it in a few studios and then yeah, then a random appreciator generator and then like pushing like but then like let's change some of it and then they did it probably to know and then where's this? Oh my god, net. Kiko's shredding guide. Yeah, this motherfucker could. Not gonna lie, is that?
Just play light somehow. So there's a lot of delays here, but so happy. So I play the same thing, just I don't press. So that's the way I practice.
Yeah.
So it's so light that you don't get the note.
Yeah.
So if I press just a tiny bit more,
Yeah.
then I get the note, right? So the same here, very light.
No upper
That's
arm
joke.
motion.
He was not there for bro. I mean, you need like
I'm like Ken.
basically like a push up bit of me.
Interesting. I was wondering about that because when we were talking, you did a writing motion. You did it with your left hand. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's left-handed. Do you think
So I
that
don't have-
do you think that gives you an advantage with this hand, but a disadvantage with the right hand? Because the right hand is like writing. That's why most people.
I even
Yeah,
use
so
one.
This
One
movement,
big
of course,
string
with
per note.
my left hand is way
This
more
per-
precise.
Yes.
This is hard.
Right.
Yes.
So I don't have the precision here. Right?
Yeah.
So I have to practice this. And I knew since the beginning
Yeah.
to be practicing only.
Okay, so, but with the left hand though, the power of having your dominant hand fretting, do you think that
Yeah, I think in
helps?
the beginning, I think in the end, it might be a bit
Not even close
but
like
I
it.
think,
You can
in
watch
and
yourself.
out.
This is good for practicing stuff. Oh, wait, why stop? Wait, whoa.
And maybe not the right word to say lazy, but like he's only the rock musician that switch.
Right.
You never seen like somebody playing a cello, left-handed,
Yeah.
check out an orchestra. You don't
Yeah.
have lefties there,
That's right.
or a piano, like a piano for a lefty.
Yeah.
So it's only in rock, like the drummers invert or bass
That's right.
players, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just when you start, doesn't matter, I guess. I think the bad part is like use a lot the left hand to write, to eat, to open.
Oh, the signal sucks. Yeah, you can learn. This is good to learn. It's like the picking hard, bro. I mean, if not just me. Watch yourself, and then yeah, watch yourself. Kiko
To open
words.
doors, to carry heavy stuff, then it might be too much. If you practice a lot, you might have some tendinitis. So I had some tendinitis throughout my life, and because of that.
Now, what about like economy picking or sweeping and things like that? How do you change your thumb position and things like that when you're doing
So in the
that?
very beginning, I was only into the alternate picking. And I do have a routine,
Yep.
like a practicing routine. I believe those fundamentals are so important. Understanding the movement of one of the hands first. Then you can make it more complicated with swing skipping,
How do you stay relaxed,
we
though,
can talk and look
Ego?
at you, and then keep doing, you know. So you have to have this, because live, mainly live,
Yeah,
you need to be like, you know,
right,
you want to get the G, okay.
right.
Yeah, that sometimes like I miss like
You know right where it
what
is.
the fuck? What I hear
Because
was like
you-
so try again like hey, it's still missing.
Just learn where are the strings, you know.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I would encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get better guests and help continue to grow both of these channels. Thank you.
Go to example. Really crazy.
So then you can, okay.
This is master
so,
class, bro.
well, this is like 1 note per string. So
This one.
then you can,
This give up. My right hand give up.
start doing something musical, right?
It's so relaxed, though.
Okay. You just start training music, different chords, and yeah. So then you can do the same with Q, the pentatonics. 3, 4, 5, 4 scales, and 4. So if you
Wow,
My
that's
routine.
why it's better learn how to this one.
have my routine like very,
one per
so
note.
the
That's
chords
how
like 1 per
for me.
string, 2 notes, 1 note
One
per
per
string,
note,
2
and
notes
then
per string,
confuse
2
like and
notes
then
per string.
fuck it,
So it-
who fucking care, huh? And then moves change in a simple rhythm. So yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. My
I'm
guest
too fucking
today
lazy
is
to
Pat
learn.
Metheny. Everybody, I'm Rick Beato.
Yeah. It gets worse. Is the cringiest top 10 yet?
Everybody, I'm Rick Beato. In today's episode, we're going to do the second countdown of the top
Oh,
10.
no, next. The
Everybody, I'm Rick
Metheny.
Beato. My guest today.
Now it gets
This channel is important.
very poor. It's in a funk band. Oh, this one a funk band. This is pure. I'm confused with a funk and blues. My brain hurt. Glitter interview. Oh, what about please with his past thanks. But I didn't notice that he's in here on That's so fucking chaotic. Like. Well, it is some McDowell's.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike Dawes. Now, Mike, it's been, how long?
It's a
has
Shaggy! Yeah!
Invited me to your
Shaggy,
abode in late 2021.
How are
so
you?
we're now
Was it that long?
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember because it was the first tour that I was doing after, being stuck at home. So it was really like being let out of the house for the first time, and then coming on your channel was a treat. And I played an unfinished song, and your lovely audience really dug it. And then I ended up finishing the song and recording it. And yeah, lovely things happen when you visit Rick Beato.
So I went back and watched the video, and I realized how badly color corrected it was. And then Mike's like, "Well, I'm colorblind anyway." So
It's true. I am colorblind. Yes, I don't see black and white. I see colors, but I'm not very good at color grading my own stuff. You know.
That would be a problem.
It is. Yeah, I always have to outsource the color grading of sort of every music video.
That's really true then.
Yeah, no, it's completely true. So I try to blind others with these shoes to try and make myself feel better.
Next, I thought I was going to talk about something else. And well, the Captain Smith and Hutching, because of music, social media.
I'd play major over that, would I? Rather?
Yeah. So think D major.
Alex, I first met probably nearly 20 years ago now, and you've had a long career of being.
Yeah, I'm hype by myself, motherfucker. Anyone want to be my rhythms? And I'm a rhythm player. It's like in Japan, like everyone hate me. Right, everyone call me Dajjal. What the fuck, like you know? I'm the evil ones. Yeah. So what is neon? These motherfuckers play a neon. Oh my god. Should we watch it? Dude playing. Yeah, let's watch it. Let's review his skills. Rah. Made a hit song doesn't mean you're a good. I'm joking. I'm sorry, motherfucker. Bro, this sound like it's like you're doing a full like that, like a 1 minute. Somebody like played it. I don't know why delay. I'm confused right now. It's like it's nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's like latency problems. Oh, but a Django. This one is so.
Yeah, let's say how I play, because I'm inspired by Django, but I always
It's super
try
random.
to.
It's like if you stay in one guy, I'm confused too. I'm like, I don't know, bro, jumping or whatever, or that, like some random stuff. And so when someone interview you, just do that. Could be funny. What's wrong with you? Just go a random movement. So I don't know, like some already into my brain, and then like. Because I always do a random note sometimes, and then. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, next. Everybody's a battle, and then weird. It's a healthy for me. So if I doesn't have an enemy, I'm stress-free. Like
Actually, my brother, he was pretty much the same.
Is there something missing today?
And I think because the two of us are little fellas, and you would try and make chords and stuff. If you were a little guy and you're playing a big chord, you got like a bit of a stretch, and you see some guys because they got big long fingers, like an Eric Clapton or something. They got this big finger stretch. When you're a little guy,
your scale of computer.
you sort of got to try and compensate. I suppose people, with a
That sounds
average
guy,
medium
like-
height can sort of,
Yeah.
when they bend
They-
it, they
they
just
get
bend
to
it
the
straight.
thing, like, you scale it down.
With me, it's like I've got to sort of you have to sort of lean into it, and a lot of people when you're playing on stage, a lot of people say, "Oh, you move." There's a lot of movement, but it's actually me trying to get round the fretboard,
Yeah, that was Angus
Alton, my brother, he was
Angus
pretty much
Young
the same.
from Death Metal, Detroit Metal City. SCTC. Yeah. Angus Young. It's Angus or Angus?
I left in a hurry, terrified of competition I might find. You stay back, pick up all of the pieces love was left behind. It's not like, it was more like, I don't know, I think I was probably listening to my buddy Jason Isbell or somebody in that capo mindset.
I love capos, and I didn't communicate those until I was like, long down the road, and they're so cool.
It's such a fun tool, right? Yeah.
It opened things up completely for me.
Dickie Betts' son, Dwayne, who's a dear friend, we had this conversation once, and he was like, my dad always says, like, this is my capo right here. I was like, that sounds...
That could be great, bro. Like, 10 minutes. As I have heard, it means that I suck to have your word. Have word. It's an antelope, because it's a small brand. What is an antelope actually?
I think first.
Of course you think first. I mean, not even the video. You're not thinking first. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Suddenly pop that way. I think first, bro. What's your name?
I think first.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone thinking first. You're not thinking fucking weird, bro. Like,
Okay, so this
seriously, just
video
imagine it
was
running,
a inspiration.
and then
I
the
had.
start like you talking like this and stuff like that.
Mateus
I'm
and
thinking
Mateo,
first.
and I texted Mateo. I'm gonna get confused here.
I know, it's
Mateo
too many
Me
Mateos.
too.
came to my
No,
place.
that's
I
not
texted
something.
Mateus and I said, "Hey,
It's
and
problems.
I want to do video
Say what?
with you and Mateo." And he wrote back. He goes, "The Mateos." And I said, "Mateo."
And this was
So,
that.
it's great that both of you guys are from different places, and I discovered that your name would both be Matthew, right?
Yeah.
It's history to know that it's on yes.
Hey, hello, and welcome to this new edition of Guitar Chat. We are already in the midst of the summer, at least here in Spain. We are very happy as well to be here, to be on the other side of the screen with all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for being part of the Vegatron family. This Guitar Chat, this show is brought to you by Vegatron, the best tremolo systems in the world. Please make sure you subscribe, make sure you be part of the Vegatron family, because we have very nice and beautiful perks just for being part of the Vegatron family. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure you
That's good.
Comment.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep talking, bro. I mean, like, people are like, shoot. then they're gonna be sort of like, next, fuck yeah, skip it. Hey, motherfucker, Tommy Emanuel.
So I have Tommy Emanuel here, who is one of my absolute favorite guitarists in the world. I want to keep moving my chair forward so I can see everything that Tommy plays.
Yeah, no, actually, he wants to keep moving his chair forward because he wants to be bigger in the picture. He wants me to look small. That's what he's really doing.
Tommy, how do you get so great on the guitar? There's so many different things that you do well. So many different types of guitar playing. You're a great electric guitar player. You're incredibly well versed in so many different genres, and your arrangements utilize so many different types of guitar things. Whether it's, like, I've seen you do your, the cascading harmonics and things like that.
Well, I mean, I got it directly from Chet Atkins.
Yes.
As all of us did,
Yes,
really.
that's
He
right.
was the first
Just
person to
gently
make
square
that sound
jump.
on a record, and it was a long time ago. It was in probably the late 40s or early 50s.
Yeah.
Lenny Bro came along and took it to another level. I just found ways of doing it myself that I tried to come up with arrangements of songs that the public would know, like Michelle, Summer Over the Rainbow. I also have an arrangement of Secret Love, which incorporates some other harmonics to it. So it has a bit of everything. And this guitar's not super loud. And Mr. and Mrs. Gibson. Well, I can't even remember.
That's good, bro. I mean, yeah. Oh, that was the young prodigy. What it calls. Fusion. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure. Ah! Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, don't do that. I mean, like watching. Ooh.
Riff that sounds easy, but it's actually hard to play. John Mayer's Neon. Doesn't sound that difficult, and then you watch him play it. He's just got his thumb stretched all the way up here, and it's incredible. So he frets the root of the chords with his thumb, and then plays like just regular chords that you would normally do, like all the way up there.
I've never tried to learn the Jason's. Hey, Jason's John Mayer songs, you know why? Why don't I just like. Yeah, I never did that. Oh, I can hear this one. Sounds good to that. That's another. Yeah. Oh my god. Why is fun there? And then the guy made a song. So let's enjoy like we are. We did this. This a random guy that never, you know. It's like, yeah, it's just science show.
This is pretty sick.
Yeah. Anyone doesn't want to invite me?
It's on a park is nice.
No,
I guess
like,
if you just don't look too closely at what's
no,
going
bro,
on in
I mean-
the park.
You don't want me to bet with me?
How was your last week? Your writing shit, right?
Yeah, we just had like one long session.
I I mean, every musician
we were
just
working
like
on something mad.
weird awkward positions when they were talking.
It
So it's
was
like,
like
did you still
binary code, basically.
bro? I mean, like,
No, he has all these concepts of you can divide large groups.
You
You
know,
can
I mean,
divide these.
everyone knows you made like
It's hard to describe, but there's a rhythm.
Yeah,
but
that's
the actual subdivisions are usually groups of 2s and 3s in various combinations. Those 2s and 3s can make up 10, but you can do 7 and 3, or you can do 2, 2, and 2 2s and 3 2s, 3s, so you get 10, or you can do 5 2s, right? So then within that chunk of 10, you have all these ways to subdivide it and these groupings, and so he creates these large chunks,
Style.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to do that now.
Maybe.
You can grow.
Someone has like a parallel unprocessed signal, so it's got like.
You know, I added that to mine.
Oh.
I'm gonna update because it is. You should.
Me too.
You did get it, bro. Like, it's number 4/4. Nobody cares. Some excuse.
Does that exist? Alright, we're good.
Should we use some degree of like, because you're in drop C, yeah? C
Well, that works.
Yeah, because I'm playing an E.
I might like curse to only ever make Lydian music.
Maybe it's my fault. So let's think of a loop. So we like that?
This is gonna be a part you play, so.
I'm not gonna write this. Like my hand was not.
The progression.
I think it could be weirder.
Well, I like that modulation that just happened, but the first chunk of it. See, that chord doesn't happen. I'd have to switch.
Yeah. Not too far.
It's just like.
It seemed kind of. We could. I don't know if it'll fuck.
I do want to.
Yeah, like just a single. I think. So let's take that change from when we transition to a different section. But everything you just did was sick. That's nice.
Diatonic.
Yeah.
Afro pentatonic, bro.
I almost heard, the melody note going up.
So maybe it's. Is that the one?
Yeah. That second half is dialed.
Yeah.
I almost feel like.
That the second half is the first half, maybe?
Say what?
The second half just is the first half.
No, I think two endings make sense. It's just this. That chord I don't think is. Try that open C sharp. And then resolve to. And then resolve to here. So just reverse it. Yeah.
Uncomfortable is my.
Two melody notes on that. Yeah. Drill that MIDI in.
I know in this guy basically the new generations of pictures 2014, 15 is struggling.
That could be the second ending.
To me, the second ending we have sounds like it resolves. This one sounds like it still wants to resolve somewhere.
Kasi nga to trigger one.
Well, yeah.
That's what he says?
Yeah.
No, polytronic. Plus, the other polyphonic, very. No, what?
It's great.
Where would you put the? I want to put that in. It would just be like a far away one moment.
So maybe on one of the open, like when you're one of the chords that's already ringing out.
Yeah.
Cause like some, I like this. As you resolve the melody, I feel like we could do a little build up for this higher octave.
I guess just go for it.
The way I recorded it in sequence, actually, I like more where it doesn't do that top note until the end of the progression. So I guess you would maybe get rid of everything.
Because it just comes in for this bit.
We'd want everything before that bit, I think. Get rid of that. That's a nice chord.
Oh yeah, that's how to learn songs.
That's super nice.
Just randomly strings and then finding from. Remember this what I tell you. This is a great program. It'll take down to like
What if we elongated that?
For a bar or something?
Yeah, for the gap you're talking about. I'm gonna do downstrokes.
Yeah, it's metal. Through or keep going?
Oh,
Rarely do
this
straight
guy.
downstrokes.
Learn this guy's song.
I haven't played Metallica in a while.
Were you a Metallica?
From here, do you know where you go?
No.
Pantera?
Yeah. I mean, Metallica was inescapable. This is
But it wasn't like the thing that you heard and were like, this.
I mean, I thought it was badass, but for some reason, died
From
I think these swells can wait. Like,
Okay.
maybe.
We could either use the swells from here and make it. Try to make it not just ascending, but.
And then I think on the second, go up again and then make it more fun.
More fun. So this is We do like a consonant, like sort of in resolution, and then we can do the curveballs.
You think? Not just straight curveball.
It's all curveballs. Or we can treat it this way. There's 3 different endings for that. And yeah, and they can actually be different lengths. Like for the first one, we just resolve on this.
Yeah, all of them was good at intervals. I'm really sorry, sucks in intervals.
It sounds like it's feedback or something.
That's good though.
Send it to the label.
One Grammy, please.
Yeah, we learn songs and that's phew, that was fucking yeah. If this guy, I don't know, it's in every single video, this guy like
That's a tree. Why do you write things like this?
That's another one, is that? Yeah. Nah, this motherfucker. Wait. Hey, this made a good songs too, by the way. Oh, this video, oh my god. YouTube confusing. Sorry, too many words in that, and this like finding one by one, like, oh my god. I'm so fucking 70 years old, bro. I'm like, you know. I sound like, you know. Oh my god. Yeah, man, this guy made a songs again. Huh? Can find the videos, and yeah. Nah, this. Nah, we learn kids. All of them graduated from Berkeley, no, probably, yeah. Crazy. Everyone Berkeley, I thought Berkeley that was California or something.
So have a good one, okay?
So you physics, something like that.
Already rolling.
No, you should probably know different Berkeley is one different side of America.
Do I set up here? Yes, I think. Or we even.
This is research to when you boil.
See that? You got QC, right? Yeah. I had it.
Wozniak's, yeah, Wozniak's Berkeley.
It's like going to it's like dating.
Berkeley.
Will we vibe?
This is like
Are there random composers
Neuro
producers in
DSP
Berkeley?
Tinder.
Wait,
There might not be.
they making rockets?
Whoa, see?
No, I got
Very
a
modern.
different place in the.
How do you normally write music?
Like that.
Oh my god, yeah. This guy, church guy, that I do them met up to right now. Church guy made songs and they're nice. Can be full of river, not to know.
That 4 going to 2. I want to understand one thing when it comes to like you writing. Is it like a natural, okay, you grab the guitar and you like, all right, cool, messing around with some riffs, melodies, whatever, or is it more like, okay, cool, I'm gonna create a beat and then I start working on the melodies? How is your approach? Yeah.
Yeah, it's either guitar first and then the song comes out of it, or like I hear something with a good beat.
You need to add in there, bro. I mean, like, which part is that more efficient? As long as you're not sit down doing nothing, then what would you do with this one and that? Yeah.
Rhythm.
So if the two people like this, you need to.
I always go with my.
You go back at home. Then you need the materials, and then after that materials you could bring home. That is something. I have some ideas. I how about start with this, and then you start it first at home, and then it's a normal classic melody when you're writing songs, yeah, and then they're not that bad, and then mostly just come up with the chord like, and then watching the reactions, they understand this is good chord or not. Because basically try to make a songs about pop 40 or something like that, so yeah, basically pop, so that and yeah, if the rest is good, this I forget to normal. Phew, normal, okay, no clipping right now, yeah. Because bass is still decompressing the sounds, like yeah, I need to lower it rather than I use compress. It's gonna be like that's the difference. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, rather than like what should I do? No, bro, no, I'm 90. Just jamming random chord on that. The genre change, like yeah.
My melodic sense.
That's right.
Oh, we met at
Already done first in the home.
We did it, yeah.
And then,
and I can't speak for you, but I just liked him. I was like, I like hanging out with this guy. And then we hung out in Germany like 3 months ago at another like trade show convention thing. I was just like, yeah.
Let's do something.
Let's do something.
the genre was.
I was actually the one who called Nero. I was like, hey, can I actually
band
do
with
something
songs.
with playing?
Oh, did you?
No. But
bands.
How did you play?
Well, they wrote down a chorus then. I don't even know the first that song. Yeah.
Like this?
You played 2 more chords, right? So it was like, and then the second time was different.
Yeah, and then it would be like.
That's sick.
Were you playing, like, you were not playing, like, the accents you were giving, it was, like, more nodding, like, 4/4. That's, like, a planing thing. I always wanted to do it, but I can't, because...
And then what's next?
Could be that... like drop C
sharp?
Yeah,
that sounds drop C sharp.
Oh, gotcha. Like, I feel like there is a circle, but I need to, like, there is that sort of hook that it's missing, you know? Of like, oh yeah, I think this is, you know, what do you think? Do you think? Because right now we technically have like 2 parts.
Yeah.
Man,
so,
what was
do
that?
you
The
think?
chord was like, oh, that is like,
I think let's.
Was that 7, 9?
Let's record that first one.
Yeah, let me tune that guitar too. Where should we go after that? You know what I mean? Ooh, that's like passage to something else. So maybe it could be less. I feel like right now we're in this like emotional hope sort of thing. Now I think we have to get a little rock, like mad at people, you know. How about we go like straight up D, C sharp, yeah, like this, you know, like maybe
into this is the angry bit.
Yeah, like very more like.
Wait, how do we get there from?
Let's see. We could find a way. We could do like a. I wanna see if we could do some, or maybe like. Sick.
It's kind of.
Is that where you think it's going?
Yeah, it's kind of predictable.
Yeah, too predictable. We could do that too, like. Ooh, maybe like. Oh yeah, we could, instead of going minor, maybe we could like major, like you play like a whole like the drop C sharp, but like in a major key, you know what I'm saying, like.
Motherfucker, this guy prepared at home. I'm trying not lie. This motherfucker is like, you know, he's prepared at home. The way they pick up the note, motherfuckers. Like. So yeah.
I liked the.
Okay, now you take over. You do your thing.
So he was like trying to differentiate for himself. The solo is for himself. Like,
shut up.
Motherfucker, this guy. Oh my god. Yeah. That's a trick, bro. I mean, like, we found it. The trick.
Okay, so because I see that. Okay, this is like the C part of the song.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, since Shears made the music, this one, and it's like.
Are you okay with this?
I like it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So
should we make a form and go with it?
Say that.
Yeah, exactly. Like that thing you did. Like.
Alright.
Yeah. You should start that.
Yeah.
You know.
So here, let's just add some round things.
This guy, hey, you should prepare, bro. I mean, like this.
There is that's good, but I wonder if we should go back to
the
thing once first.
This kid's always made good songs. Like, why not like this? Dirty House. With a Dirty House. Well, like a Dirty House. You find one of the singers or that, whatever, and it's singing. And mostly the indie one is like the budget, so yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
So it brings us a full
with the songs
idea,
like that.
Full circle. Yeah. And then we
the concept is made of songs, not covering songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discovering songs
okay,
are weird.
Okay, so
So
let's
it'd
do
be
that.
like- But the
Okay, I see it. I
songs,
see
it's
what
very
it
good.
is.
Good band, bro.
No, of that. More time. Go on to. You know what I mean?
And then have a lead come in.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Beautiful. I think that's it. Like one lead part. I don't think we need to go too
So it's like
songs.
it's like a 2 verses, chorus, verse, chorus thing.
I hate it when we change the move blocks and I couldn't move blocks like.
But we need
like
this, and then we go.
Back in peace.
Like very chromatic.
Like a back in peace. So they will start from E, let's say from E, and then let's say the chorus or something. They move to D. Or to make it unique, so I don't know. As long as it's connected. Yeah, it's connected. And C sharps can do that too. I mean, depends on how you. That was annoying. Like, it's when you were in a state and then like, I don't know what to do with the chord, bro. I mean, what the fuck? And then suddenly to change, like, what the fuck is this? Like,
We did that. We just needed a chromatic pass. So it'd be like.
if not, here's one and here's one. So like.
We just need to find the right amount of this. So
Make the way it's played different, I guess.
yeah, because it would make more sense because we're already gonna have a line for the A section. So now we're gonna have we could add a line for the B section too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we could do 1 each or something.
And now we go, you know?
You're doing something else over this part before.
Like this?
Yeah. I think out of that, the chord style, not.
I mean, what do you think?
I like it now. So this is the intro.
Part A and part B both have that sort of loop sensation, so I was still expecting more, and then I was like, oh shoot, it's already going to a different language sort of thing.
The like dynamic between
Yes,
sections.
trusting all of them. Yeah, I mean, like this is just mid player playing, you know, like you know, this is mining cigar, all of them gay, and yeah, you know. Really, at least cigars or something like that look fucking cool. Days of rock stars, and then there's always the cigars. Yeah, mint. Fucking yeah, I mean yeah. But I like I don't have a friend, so like, what should I do? If you're not watching like this, that's the feeling making songs, bro. And it's been a while, and then yeah. It's in the studio. It's in China to open up the doors and it blasts out so everyone can listen. And like, the fuck these motherfuckers, and they're like, not gonna make money too, by the way. I mean, like, you know what I mean. Yeah, this is how I would like to turn on and everyone can hear it. Yeah. So something like that. Yeah. I don't know why Western is more creative, by the way. Yeah, I mean, because still, you know, well, nobody cares. Who do want to talk? I mean, yeah. Serious musicians always be serious musicians. That was fun to watch it. And I know this guy from the era of Ray Nichols. Ray Nichols famous. Damn. Ray Nichols famous like around 2015 or 16. I don't know. I remember watching this 16, 17. And then damn. Woo. And then like Ooh. And then there's recommendations like a Pliny, like Matteo Sato, and then this guy was playing, was that church songs, many church songs, and then ooh, that's church songs, and then ooh. And then I don't know, get blasted by somebody, and then and then this guy with an album with intervals, and yeah, that's it. So everything connect because of Renicle, bro. I mean, without Renicle, I'm not gonna watch. Why I'm watching Toots Mother? Like, yeah, I've been watching girls that keep saying it, and isn't it? Yeah, and yeah, the Florida, something like that. This one, like, I need a band. This girl actually good. The vocal tone is not, I mean, quite unique. So like, yeah. Rarely Nichols. Sleeping in. Yeah, and then do you know what? After like 5 years later, not watching her, and then her job became bigger. Whoa, are you like chatting? Sorry, girl, you know. Yeah, that was weird right there. And then the worst part was I ever draw her, like, the fuck, why I do that to Nato? That was the first time I tried to find. After that, I get commissions for. I get a commissions for somebody. You draw me and my girl, and then okay, and I said okay, and I started drawing it, and the simple drawing like that, and then cigar. I get a cigar. Yeah, not that bad. I get a cigar. That's good, and I get cigars. From that, so yeah, I mean, like, just doing nothing, sit down for 3 hours, and then like playing with the color, and then hopefully it's work, and then work, and then it's like, how about this? I got a cigar, and then yay, nice, pick up yourself, and then fuck yeah. So it's like 200 kilometers, like around 200 kilometers. Okay, come by. And then it's like. I email it, and then yeah, this is secure, and then it's okay. Are you not something like that? It's like, everyone is weird, so of course I can do that. It's easy. So the you know, the trick was you tap control, and then you move to those, you know what I mean, specific item, and then control, and and drop it, let's say, in a face like this. The color gonna be like, oh yeah, then and then it's like coloring it. And then that shadow, and then that put a shadow. Make a little brighter, it's like a brighter, and then I put a shadow in it. And then like, yeah, you know what I mean. And that's what easy bucks right there. Like 30 minutes is already. If you were doing that every day, probably like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, probably 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And then I try it again. Nobody respond. There's 2 persons, bro. That's like, bro, how much it is? And then no, because like it's the first customer. It's like said it's free, and it's a picture in here, and then let me try it, and then he's drop it, and then move into his friend or something like that, and then drawing it, and then general career representative. Oh yes, okay, by the way, fuck. I mean, like, it's just for to full my portfolio first, and then portfolio, something like, yeah. So fuck. And I delete Instagram and that, like this. I'm not even good at Instagram, so I don't know why for all the time. Okay? When I get a kick out from Instagram, so like, yeah. Oh my god. Fucking hell, so yeah. That because really Nico, so yeah, really Nichols. Yeah, because this I'm drawing her when she was on Gondala, the word in English, Gondala. Suki. Sustinsky. And yeah. We're still learning drawing. Maybe still learning coloring. Not learning drawing. Drawing doesn't like that at all. Isn't it just do carbon copy and then like yeah, it's a bit, and then nobody cares. Yeah, and then that lowering your. But long time ago play Corel Draw, so playing Corel Draw, and then the weird one, the modern's graphic designer doesn't know 99 design. That was weird, bro. I mean, 99 design was basically just the first step to be in digital art, and I do that in high school, and then turn out competition is fun. My English sucks, so I don't get it. What do you mean? And then can you change it with a simple tone? So like if they ever oh my god, so I lost $200 on that. So $200 and then like new PS3, you know, that he's like 800 or 200, I can't remember. You're not around 200, 300. It's in high school with a Corel Draw, and then that's super fun. Yeah, it's just like after that, I don't have an idea. It's hard drawing t-shirts for somebody else is hard. So yeah, competition is hard. And I did it moving to something else I can't remember. It's just made of music, really. It's just basically just trying it out. Hopefully, if it wins like lucky days, and you know, it's my lucky day, and then yeah, and then because like Still Kids, I mix with somebody else factor or something. I still it's somebody else background. I mean, actually, to make it is easy. I mean, it's like too easy. Something like as long as no one is really this, and then it's like yeah, that's why I'm not win, because like you don't steal somebody's draw. So like what I first learned about that is like no, even it's like it's basically just flame. It's a flame. This kind of flame drawing, and then other than that, just drop it. Don't do that. So be creative by yourself and design yourself. And made it happen. I mean, yeah, just by yourself, maybe you will win. But you mix it with that's a listener, and then I'm not gonna do that again. And that's why when I try to make a serious music, I need serious stuff. But money is a problem. So you know, it's just like this. What I can do right now is like this. Hopefully the YouTubers grow. That have money, gonna pay you, motherfuckers. I still don't have money right now. I mean, like. Yeah, so, you shit is good actually, but like I mean this Appleton's NFL Studio, but I get NFL Studio Mobile is like like start from this mobile, and then I mean a long time ago started doing FL Studio, and then move it mobile. It's like recently because having fun, lonely, and then doesn't have what should I do here. A random note generator, yeah, mostly just ding 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 ding. And then finding a Guitar Hero kit. And then getting excited again after watching Taylor Swift. I'm like, yeah, that was. Oh no, this motherfucker just really fucking made loser than me. Made billion like fuck, and he I mean, long time ago they like most were like just everyone can sing high note, bro. I mean, like everyone can be sopranos, and then look at every single device in America. It's like fuck, the fuck is this? This is TA programs in a heart and nutsholes, and then like fuck. And then I start hearing pops again, because I'm never hearing pops. And then like find something. Hey, it's changed. Pop has changed. Pops getting modern pops was a little bit weird. And then yeah, the last time I hear pop was just Shake It Off, and then Justin Bieber that made a meme with Skrillex. That with wow 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 wow. That's then like that's very pop. It was a long time ago, and yeah, never listened to music since then. So, and then back listening music especially recently. If what I listened a long time ago, bro, this is like who that guy name? Very Marigolds. Marigolds good. Marigolds, and then some future cool ones. I've repeat it like many times. So yeah. Yeah. So now I never listen to songs anymore since then. Since high school. So in high school there is a pirate website that share flag and then WAF and then this motherfucker, this is good. And then I'm sorry, musicians. That's why if I get scammed by musicians, gonna be like, yeah, probably my sins and like that. That's why it's okay, it's free. That. Because I'm always downloading the pirate stuff too. And like, shit, this is consequences that I should be rich with this. And then like capitalism. And I'm broke and that. Too many socialists in this fucking world. So like, yeah. And then like, fuck. I introduced them full socialist. They're like, no, you left net money, motherfucker. You nihilism. Wow, oh my god, wow. I did a piece of shit, and they're like, I'm confused under that and depressed in the room. The fuck is this? What should I do? So then I try to finding jobs. Wow. Suddenly finding job. The idea is easy. So if I get a job on this fucking land or something like that, and like and then after that, like I'm performing art in the district that's super busy on those places that like let's say in America, and let's say in Japan, so let's say in Denmark, let's say yeah, or you know, let's say which ones with that, because big pass and the big pass, yeah, this one, the Newcastle guy, and if you're in Newcastle, the district zone on the Newcastle, hey, that was fun. Look at that, just saying that motherfucker, and they're like, hey, I can't do that too. I mean, like, and that's why I try to find a job, and then it's super hard. I guess the bureaucrats make it hard. Everyone needs a worker, especially if they're cheap actually. But regulations, it's made them headaches, and then how to deal with these visas, and then worker visa, and then how to sponsor them. So yeah, what I mean is sponsors, like fuck, this is problematic. So yeah, then after that, do you know, right now I'm confused right now. So yeah, everyone hate me. I just try to find a job, mostly just like start timber frame carpenters and then something like that. And then everyone's jealous, like jealous. Why jealous? You know, just pray that I get a job and that, so I can perform the street, start making an album like in the old days, and then selling it CDs. So performing like 3 hour, 4 hour in a piece, or just a 1 hour record and then move on, and then not cover it, made a song. So yeah, then reality hard. Broke is hard, bro. I mean, if not like if you get a job in investments, you can put many stuff that, so like you saving for your 6 month of work, 6 months like 3.2, saving like probably 1.2 times 6, that is 6k, 6 7 12 72k with 7.2k, no 72, I'm sorry, 7.2k. you got fractals, you got monitor studio, you got a ton of battery, and then you got a good laptops, and then you can play it live, you know, with like these Abletons, and they're like, thanks, so fucking amazing. That would be great. But like, yeah, I was hurt. Everyone hated me. So not only I prepare many stuff, so not only like, you know, calling Real Nico made a better Nico, because your follower already like into her career or something like that. So we would be great. Let's make a song and then yeah. So only gonna be helpful, and then after that, fuck, this is impossible, and then find another route. So yeah, just scrolling like that. Why I never enter competitions like fucking hell. I'm inferiority complex merge. If like can be great or not, so like, I guess it's not. It's like, so I'm mocking them and then get out. So you know, it's like yeah, yeah. I mean yeah, probably it's like yeah. If not, this motherfucker would train that. Oh my god, what's wrong with this? Recently popped on this one. They were doing crazy stuff like they choose the hardest chord, like I mean the chord, a weird chord that I never heard before. If like here's like this, probably yeah, I can make it feel like simple stuff, something like that. But it's a different chord, like motherfucker, this is mocking me. Gonna learn someday, and then it's like, it's like fuck you. That's yeah, I had some certain of chord. It's like when you learning English, you can't express it in a good way. So fuck, like motherfucker. So fuck all of you. So let's jumping in this song. So hopefully there is a place to you know to play.
So I think
this random.
Look at me,
top of it,
being influenced by Pliny. What happens to Damn, it's too freaking fast. Yeah, it's funny because like when I think I know what it is. It's my guitar. Could you take that little cascade thing going? Yeah. Okay, got it.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe just that.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. Well,
that's cute actually.
Exactly. That's probably the outro, and we both play it together, like back to back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's it.
Sick.
We got a song, guys.
Sweet.
up. So yeah, that's you need to be patient and then learn this motherfucker get you go once. Oh, this motherfucker you learned which part. Let's move on. The
into the way you play.
Senior of seniors.
So next thing, can I drink some coffee?
Yes.
Or would you like a beer?
Yeah. You tell me.
Depends if you want me to convey information accurately.
Hey, how about I just open it and you drink it later on? Okay.
No, it's very touching that you're offering me beer, but seriously, you don't know what you're unleashing here. If it doesn't start.
You said it with like, you know.
Party,
You tell me. Whoa.
Okay. That's a weird temperature. I get a lot of questions about scales, which sometimes bother me slightly and be remembered hundreds of things else. So I think it's healthy to accept the limitations of the scale, accept the things that it can do for you and the things it can't do for you. And well, if you look around you for a moment, you may have noticed that this is predominantly a male activity. All right. We are kind of cursed by a certain hormonal warrior mentality, gunslinger kind of thing, where if you give a guy with an instrument a scale, we're kind of programmed somehow on a very primal level to say, right, this is a scale, I'm going to learn the scale, and then I'm going to learn how to play it really fast, and then other guitar players will fear me. All right? It's
That was
okay.
this guy, bro. I mean, this guy.
All
You know,
failing,
what's
wrong.
it-
It's just-
the news
we're
video is super
programmed to
fucking.
be a
What
little
the
bit
fuck
like
is what's
that.
wrong with this guy?
It's an instinct.
This guy.
And unfortunately, if that's what you do with every piece of theory you meet, then you miss something, which is the
just
fact that
have a
every note
guitar
in a
jack-
scale has a unique quality.
Central.
I've never
Central.
been a fan of this idea that there
Guitar
are,
Central.
for argument's sake, 7 right notes and 5 wrong notes. If you take the most obvious scale in the world,
Guitar jam centrals.
which for most of us I would say is probably the minor pentatonic, it's our common language. Even if you disagree, even if it's not the first scale you think of, when you go to the bar later and there will be jamming, the unwritten understanding is everyone needs to know the A minor pentatonic, and then we can jam, and then we can communicate.
Right.
It's our shared cultural thing that we all have, right? And if you have this scale and you're trying to learn something about it, the smart thing is have some music so that when you play the scale you have some context and you can hear the scale in a real life situation. And the next thing is kind of fight against that instinct, play the scale as slowly as possible. Play a note and then just let it ring for 20 seconds. And that way you get this idea that all the right notes are not equal. They all have different jobs to play. I shall attempt to illustrate briefly. Let me think. We don't need delay for this.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
Is it A minor enough yet? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'll do. Do you like my song?
Yeah, man.
Over that. Yeah, man. Obviously, the best note in the world is the root. But if I just play the root all the time, you're going to get bored. You'll gradually excuse yourselves and go to the bar or whatever. So, yeah, okay, you know what key the song is in. What's so great about that? Tell me more. So, the most obvious note in the world is not enough. You've proved, beyond all reasonable doubt, that you know what key the song is in. What other flavours can you add? Arguably, the other notes that are actually in the chord will add a certain different kind of mood, but without challenging the listener too much. So if I play something with the fifth, it still sounds like I know what I'm doing. You don't feel ill at ease when you hear me play that note. I can play it repeatedly, I can kind of linger on it. It's not the root, but it's a bit like the root. It has that kind of solidity about it. And you discover that one of the most useful things about knowing the quality of each note is that when you end a phrase, you can decide how final you want that phrase to sound. It's like punctuation. Like which statements need a full stop, which statements have to be at the end of a paragraph, and which musical statements are those three little dots, the ellipses, that keep the listener waiting for what's coming next. So, arguably the third is the most melodic note you could play. Because now you're acknowledging how happy or sad the chord is meant to be, and people seem to like that. A lot of times I've found that when a producer says, can you play something more melodic? And yes, it's definitely happened to me. Generally what they mean is, can you play the third of the chord more prominently in your phrases? And you give them that, and it's, oh, that's more like it. People want to hear the third of the chord. It's one of the prerequisites of an obvious and reassuring melody, I think. That leaves us, in the case of the minor pentatonic, we've got your root, we've got your happy or sad third, we've got your kind of obvious but not quite the root note fifth, and then we're left with that, which is not actually an A minor. So what I'm doing there is pimping A minor, or I'm making it more expensive sounding. It doesn't sound as final as the other notes I played, but it's still not offensive. Whereas the fourth, go on. You were saying, right? This, even though it's in the scale, it doesn't feel the same as the root note. And I can improvise for a moment, but accent the fourth a lot, and it will make you feel a certain way. So I'll do that, and then I'll stop, because the certain way that it's going to make you feel is not a way that I want you to feel. Because there's only one of me, and you are many. Let's see. Oh, come on, don't leave us hanging like this. And I'll be right back after the commercials. All right. But then, when I play that, you feel like you've earned it. It's like, okay, we tolerated the weird note, and now you get the payoff at the end. It's like, there's your root note, are you happy now? But I would argue that if I tease you with a note like the fourth for a while, and then give you the root note, you appreciate the root note more than if I just played root notes. So tension and release is an important thing. So even if a note in the scale sounds a bit weird, that doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. That just means listen to your inner music critic. You know, try and feel along with whatever you're playing. And whatever phrase you're playing, you know, ask yourself, do I want this to remain tense and weird? Do I want to tease people a little longer? Or have they suffered enough? Shall I give them a nice note? Now, all of this stuff is really obvious to you if you just listen to each note in the chord, in the scale, over the appropriate chord. But it's not obvious to you if you just learn a bunch of shapes and think, well, these are all the right notes. If I just use these notes, then no one will ever hear me make a mistake. You see what I mean? There's another layer to it. I don't like this binary idea that there are right notes and wrong notes, ones and zeros, because I think there's a whole spectrum of rightness and wrongness, and that's the fun. That's how you keep listeners interested. I can take this one step further. Arguably, the lesson 2 in any Teach Yourself How to Be a Rock God electric guitar manual.
This is philosophy of politics. You know, there's a degree of right and wrong. So like, yeah. So I'm gonna, law. So I'm a science physicist. Yeah, the degree running wrong. So they have some spectrum in it. This kid. Yeah. Well, you're this guy.
Soloing would be congratulations. You know the minor
Okay.
pentatonic. Now this is the blues scale, which I think is a kind of a construct of Western classical music theory. I think we were trying to explain some sounds that came from a different part of the world, and the best way we could do it was to say, well, it's those 5 notes, and we'll add this. So now you have something that's potentially very dangerous. Would you like me to play it again? Yeah. Maybe if I play it an octave higher, it will sound nice.
What that say?
Play it again. Yeah. Maybe if I play it an octave higher, it will sound nice. Come on, let's be fair. It's in the scale. It's a right note, but it sure as hell doesn't sound like a right note because I'm using it wrong. If I play this kind of thing. Hopefully that sounds like I knew the song was in A minor and I didn't play any mistakes. So, still using that note, but one of the instincts that you develop for notes like that is, if I'm going to play this, it will sound disgusting, so I need to be thinking like 1 or 2 moves ahead, like a good chess player. So if I'm going to commit by playing this note, do I have a reason? Where am I going after this note? My other piece of hippie wisdom
Right,
for the day.
so yeah, let's go to the next video.
Because I want to approach a note like this one, which is nearby, or this one, which is nearby. And these are both friendlier notes. You will sell more records playing these notes than playing that one. But using this as an interesting way to get between obvious note number 1 and obvious note number 2, you know, gives you more options. Are we all good with this? Yeah. I'm always mindful of sounding overly patronising because I'm deliberately using like really basic material, but I don't want to exclude anyone here, and I think that the basic procedure should be the same whatever your level of playing is, whatever freaky scale or mode you're learning. It should be the same approach as this.
Hey, Lord, I can do that too, like, you know.
Because each one has its own colour, its own mood, its own character, and you can use them a lot more effectively.
Transcribers,
I
mean, transcriber doesn't make money anymore, so like they gotta be like start, whoa, motherfucker, whoa, that was somebody else's songs, you transcribed it, and then where the fuck is selling this transcribe, motherfucker? Wow, motherfucker, wow! And they start word, bro, like Mussolini versus something, like, you know, Mussolini versus you, yeah, and like Nazis, and it's the same language. They're fighting each other. It's like, whoa, what's wrong in here? And they're like, yeah.
Way.
So is that wrong? Unethical? Yeah, I mean, but need money, you know, like, yeah, you fame, congratulations. Yeah. So yeah. Besides that, you should start write yourself. Yeah. So I'm lucky because somebody else made a good songs, and then I made a songs. Hopefully, somebody lucky with my song. So it's a mutualism. If you're not doing that, it's like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Mussolini is you 3% Mussolini, motherfuckers. Like, you know, you never give. It's only take. Like, let me take. I take it. Like, wow. I mean, like, you know, that's problems. Yeah, that's a problem. It's like carpenters or whatever, and the furniture makers. They get like, it's okay. They were no one like filing lawsuits. Like, why you copying my shit and like that? It's like, yeah, you can do that on the other. If you have the science, spread it. So at least your art was in somebody's hand, and then were displaying somewhere that you were proud of it. Like, damn, that money design. Even you don't get a money, who fucking care. I already made money for myself, and let's say in your home or something like that. So yeah, still on that. So you need to give stuff,
Let me give you
not just
another little insight.
take it.
Does anyone
This
here
Mussolini
not
kid
know
can
about the modes of the major scale? I'm guessing everyone here does know the modes of the major scale. And interestingly, I think the reason rock guitar players all know the modes of the major scale is because of Joe. He made it okay to be a kind of a rock god and all that, but still know what you were doing.
Yeah,
That was
it's
kind of
like
rep-
you, not like me. I'm not born in church, so I didn't know Pentathletics.
Revolution that happened when
And a kid, I'm always listening to Diatonics, and then like, don't know how to replicate the stuff. I mean, like they'll fucking care, and then it did it. So like, yeah, that was Diatonics.
I was a teenager. And
What-
it's kind of
what does
awesome
that
to be
mean?
here.
Don't even
Just
understand that. So like,
thought I'd throw that out there for a minute. Just-
not only that, you need to learn Pentatonic. There's this thing. There is Christian songs that being replicated in a copy and change the lyrics, and then becomes like kind of national songs, but basically the textbooks of the church. So in elementary school, so there is a national anthems, national song, and then some of random songs that been made by the church. So the book guidance from the church, from the church, and then being sent to every single kids, and then start singing kid, and then that had the first songs. I can remember the songs. Oh, this how they were written in number, not written in normal notations, just number 1, 2, 3, and then and they start singing and learning in elementary school, and then the teachers teach it that way. So singing that, start singing, and start from singing, and then never the spectaculars, but actually better in this some of region, small region, some best of the best. And it's like never it goes to national, never in a national, and then it's just like a super rural area, but bigger, and then yeah, before a province, so under province, under one, and then the elementary stuff. So I'm good at it. Not in here, not even the province, and then something like that. Yeah. Especially church songs, if I'm not wrong, yeah. Oh, church songs. Then yeah. And then singing that. So the teachers invited after school. If it's serious, and then if it's serious, because school never is serious. So yeah, I mean, we holiday today, and then they come by in here, and then the teacher was crass like fuck. So no learning in class, but in his home. So I go in his home, and then start singing that. So yeah, I'm gonna do chord and solos, and I do chorus. The chorus sucks. The high school chorus better, and then solo. And then in high school there's chorus. Somebody like, you can sing, and then whoa, chorus, yeah. Do re mi fa sol la si is that in front of me. Just go pleasant. Actually, the losers know me that I'm bass player, and then bass player. I mean bass player. That's it. And then it doesn't have competitions. 3 competitions, and I follow that, and then not winning. I shot it too fast. It's like, do you know my brain? The tire probably shaking was not, because like always in my time in States was high enough, so not high enough actually. I'm in confidence in us, and easily confident from school, from kids basically. So nothing, feel nothing, and then the sounded motherfucker. Sorry, my brain is somewhere placed. So like yeah. And then after that, I cannot put takoyaki. But the fuck is this like? Are you sure this is takoyaki? I mean, not try to, to say it like piece of shit. This is like shit. It's like it is an impossible win. Like, yeah, fuck. It's like fuck. Yeah. And thanks God, the teacher just went like, just holiday, motherfucker. So like, yeah, we got it is a senior and they compete with the Christians. Yeah, it's like, yeah. The groups like they mix Christianity and Muslim. So yeah, fucking hell. So that's the core, so motherfucker. And then after that, signed projects with a band, Japanese band, and then Olaruku, and then AKB. I mean, songs that, and performed in mall. Very crazy. Everyone enthusiastic when we play. And the main band, it's like, cause our performers so great. They were like, shh, fucking give me that. Cause I first knew with solo, and then like, yeah, solo penalty normally. Not even make solid, like just. Not even that. Nah, not even that. Not even that. Yeah, not even fast. I mean, I'm trying hard as fast as possible, and then no, that, and then these songs, and then they're like, this song's not good for slow solos, and then this one should be fast. And this is nobody fucking care. Fuck you. So let me play, and then it's a word. Everyone's like watching it. Well, amazing. No one knows me, but it's a driven place. In the malls, like take like 150 hour, 150 kilometers. So fuck yeah. It's around 2 or 2.5 rain car, and then we come with a bus. Oh my god! And then like. What should we do? And then using cajons, and then bring cajons like the fuck, like fucking maniacs, and then the guitars, photo guitars. I mean, some of it. I mean, I'm just my one. Not even great the guitars. We broke this broke, and it's already the guitar not good if like bending like in the craziest way. And then yeah, and then that's it. Then yeah. Oh, the preliminations. Yeah, prelimination first. I can't remember how can I remember the preliminations. Is that those with the bus, or somebody with bus? I don't know. Can't remember. Bus or. But what I remember after this the mall performance, go back home with somebody else's car. And then the car with their fathers, and then the car super fucking smell, and then the fucking bad like what the fuck is like I couldn't be passed out or something like that. Oh my god, smells shit. Smell fucking shit. Smell fucking shit. It's an otaku is that kind of event, otaku event, like motherfucker. They do cosplay like who the fuck is that? Hey, yeah, amazing, brother. Like the band was like nearly full. Like originally, damn nice. Well, there was 2 songs, like Superior album. Superior album. It's only 2 songs. And then the coolest one with the preliminations. No one do solo on their songs, so mostly just pop, random pop 40s and all that. I put it solo and everyone watching. Nice, like a bit not necessarily. It's like it's a good with a solo, and then if not, it's shit. If not, seriously, yeah. And then like this simple riffs on that, yeah. And then yeah, and then ooh, amazing, and then yeah. And then, why doesn't get perfect score? Don't get it. I mean, it's like basically there's 3. We're number 2, and then. There's another 2, like number 1, number 2, and then number 3. It's 3 performers. And the first band after watching live, yeah, they sucks for that. How? Wow, this is DI. This one is like, yeah, I don't know the DI. I run a DI. I got a shot DI motherfucker. It's like, custom probably, yeah, custom. I just use shirt. Yeah, shirt. Sneakers, then the chinos, or China, can't remember. Nobody cares. Yeah, that's about yeah, and then perform was fun. I mean, not that funny too. I mean, you need to learn and then like shit, yeah. And I didn't know, turn out I'm famous. Like fuck, like woo. Is that was you? And then like it's you right? But you, and then like when I tried to move bands, like the old band was like already dismantled and then doesn't be friend anymore. And then that with the new one, like, but he knows you, so that. Oh wow, wow. Know my name, sir? And you know your name? Whoa, wow, so famous. Oh my god, no. So I did basketball too, probably. Yeah, so probably. I don't know that I'm famous. Fucking me. That was weird. And I ran out back again. I didn't know that I'm fucking famous. Yeah. No lie. So yeah. And basketball is fun. So, yeah. And guitar is fun. And then that just what should I do? And then just play, FL Studio, and then FL Studio. I hear Abletons. I'll try to install, and then it's I don't know why all the time because it's crashed, so I'm gonna uninstall it. Right now, I install it. It's just running smooth. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, probably RAM. Yeah, probably RAM. RAM problem. So I've never learned fully in Ableton, so that's why I'm quite a little bit uncomfortable when do mastering. So yeah, that's it. I guess yeah. I don't know what is 3 minutes, 3 hour. So learning is fun. Made money is not fun. Yeah. So when you're still in a state of learning, be happy kid. After you hopefully made money and that stress bro. Stress. Sure. Not gonna lie, I made money sure. So but after you made one, do you know what nobody fucking care. Everyone have a different, let's call it lux. I mean, because music should need lux. With a lux, so not gonna understand. This lux meter, so like luminosity on the fucking LED bulbs, and then how much the lux, and then how bright you are. Nah, that's lux. LUX. Yeah. So yeah, forget it. So. No bright enough, bro, and so you need to change the LED. So yeah, I mean change your print, motherfucker. Yeah, next song, so okay. And, yeah.
The way in which he's changed what we all do. And it worked. Cool. You all know the modes. If I say Dorian, we can still be friends. But something that doesn't often get mentioned in the scale books is not all modes are equal in terms of how safe it is to use some of the weirder notes. If you look at something like the Dorian, there really aren't any bad notes. The most offensive note in the Dorian mode is just a little bit tense, but it makes you sound cool. It's odd, but it doesn't hurt. And then the next page of the book, it says, right, now we're going to do the Phrygian mode, which apart from its dubious lack of vowels, will help you to sound kind of... Every book has a different way of describing it. Some say it sounds Spanish, and some say it sounds kind of Egyptian or Moroccan or whatever, but essentially it sounds a little bit mysterious. That's the way the textbook would sell you the Phrygian. And what happens there, let me just check this. I I need a new song actually. There are too many pretty notes in my A minor song. So this is A minor, the sequel. I'm feeling the music here. All of my soul went into that. But it kind of sounds moderately impressive and fluid and cool. Sort of these fast flurries. But interestingly, when you do the thing that I mentioned earlier, that not everyone does, the weirdest notes in the Phrygian are a lot more handled with care than anything the Dorian had to offer.
Oh, the Dorian.
Oh, that's a nice one. Thank you, textbook. You've enriched my playing. These are not wrong notes. Seriously. According to the scale diagram, I'm doing nothing wrong.
I didn't do it.
According to the scale book, that sounded exotic and mysterious. I thought it sounded shit. So this is another thing you have to learn about any scale or mode. Once the diagram or the textbook has said this is what you have to do, you can then unleash your inner music critic and just ask yourself honestly, does this sound good to me? In some cases, it's a matter of teaching yourself to like the sound by maybe forcing yourself to listen to more music where that sound is prevalent. And in some cases, it's just a dangerous note, and you really do have to handle it with care. So I'm just offering this as a kind of a liberating thing. It's okay to question the sound of a new chunk of theory that you learn. All good so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's that time. I can't remember when we started. A certain that scale into pop music, so that we've had some training in how to decode the sound of the melodic minor rather than the more obvious natural minor. But there's still a thing in a lot of people who come from a rock type background. When they learn this scale, they do so kind of unwillingly, because to them it doesn't sound quite right. So this scale is broken. Is it still under warranty? I want my time back. I learned this and I regret it. Yeah. And that's a case where you just have to teach yourself to tolerate the sound of something that maybe is unfamiliar. But the way I would like to prove this to you is, I won't actually do it. Just go through the thought process with me. If I said to everyone here in A minor, let's all play Greensleeves. Do you know Greensleeves? It's kind of a British thing, but you've probably heard it somewhere. The most popular response to that would be how did that sound to you so far?
Fine.
It's wrong.
It's played more than a major, like
It's that. So pretty much everyone who heard that tune as a kid corrected it. It's like, I think what Henry VIII's composer, let's face it, history would suggest Henry easily wrote Greensleeves, but it would be a sounding track. Again, not with that backing track. the scale is safe. If you just do some of your chord tones, no surprises, in the words of Tom York. That's a bit odd. But if you just let it breathe and try and learn what happens when you employ that tension.
We find it right now. Who's the good first graders that say you try
if you don't like the note, force yourself to hear it more.
Motherfucker is from the sky, motherfucker. We found it. The old when I'm watching that, the composers, that pianist composers that say that it's not John D. Steve that like.
And then the next thing you would do to try and make friends with this scale a little more intimately is to get out of that rock guitar player habit of starting from the lowest note.
I mean, these guys always hang out with the conservatory stuff like that.
Because that misses out on a whole dimension of what makes melody interesting. Two whole dimensions. Number one, if your training is every time you play that shape starting from the lowest note, that's a ridiculous place to start. If you think of any of your favourite guitar solos ever, how many of them started on the lowest note of the scale shape? There might be one, I'm sure there is, I hope there is. But in general, that's not what you do. So why practice that all the time? I like the idea, every time you kind of visit a new scale, you do something a little bit different with it. Jumble the notes up, try and come up with a different permutation of things. Keep things fresh, discover something new that's buried in the scale. And melodic minor is really full of surprises, I think. Once you've taught yourself to like the sound of then you can start making the interval jumps bigger, and you'll find that your ability to predict what the next note will sound like becomes a little shakier as the intervallic jumps get bigger. Bird was the fifth. Nice. And then the really weird one is when you start looking at fourths and fifths.
It's instant, bro. I mean, like,
in melodic minor, because then you get well, you know how it works with a normal major scale mode. Like 6 of the 7 possible fourth intervals are normal, and one of them is the interval of Satan, the tritone. But mostly they're all the same. Not so with the melodic minor. So it's a crazy thing. All the melodic minor is a major scale, but with one flattened note, and it makes such a huge difference to the way everything fits together. With melodic minor, fair enough. Fair enough. This one. So that fourth interval is actually a major third, which is unheard of, right? Then there's a normal one there. No. Get this, and again, 2 tritones. There's something about the kind of tension, the slightly unsettling quality of the notes in that scale, which seems to go really well with these slightly jagged sounding intervals. It's like you've isolated something about the mood of that scale, and you figured out a way to bring it to the forefront, and like magnify what makes that scale sound unique, which I think is cool. Is this making enough sense that you could apply some of it in your own private quality time with the instrument? I'm relieved, I'm delighted. I'm going to stop rambling for a second. I'm not going to drink that. I have to learn from experience. The last time I drank that, I didn't enjoy it. Are there any questions about any of this? Apparently so.
What about the application of these? Some scales work good with major, some scales work good with minor.
listen to the music tells you what to do, I think. Again, I think it's healthy, instead of thinking, what's the right scale to use at this moment? I think it's really good to think, I'm allowed to use any note I want. This is my solo, damn it. I'm going to express myself.
Next!
I need a new loop, don't I? If the song is just that,
I was trying to back to the what my
that's not a lot of information. All that's saying is,
he is married.
You can play those notes. You can play the 3 different notes that
So
are in
you've
the triad. Now, if you're confident that the
So
song
it's
is going
like,
to
what
stay
do you
there,
play? Basically,
it's
it's
not
like-
going to.
But I don't know yet, because I'm not theoretical stuff like that. So it's from behind that what I mostly knew. Because you not find the mixolydian in here. And then yes, that's the trick. I mean, try to
do
find a
anything
trick how
John
to
Coltrane
reflect theirs
in the immediate
like
future.
that.
Then you can decide. It's like, what do I
So
want
right
to
now,
add to this?
I'm creating. So I'm creating from like. Mostly just sound like that, You can move here too, like, you know. Yeah. Now, so I'm creating with the one note that's because I never. There is kind of many metals doing that. I mean, many metals do this shape. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, let's Jimmy with this. It's literally learning.
Hey guys,
back to
it's the Captain.
and Pliny writing songs. This last that's good. Sleeps. Early 12:47.
So we started at
4:30.
like 5 hours ago.
This is the first time we met.
Yeah. We just start jamming, right? Some chords.
Yeah, we just started noodling, and then I liked some of the tonality you were playing. It's like, oh, we should use that. Ooh. Are you improvising? Yeah, you're good. What were you doing before with the cool chords? Because I feel like that we've written the song.
Sound like your
already.
friend again, like.
The ones that had some of the more evil.
I don't remember anymore. I think at some point I went here. So like.
Yeah, I stay on 2 notes and like, yeah.
I mean the evil. Maybe that's when we played the.
what's
we
that
played
one?
the major seventh.
I did the 2.
This note, I mean, I love this
Good
chord.
notes, yeah.
The minor with a major seventh, right?
Minor with major 7th.
You can always modulate.
You have to slow down for me.
That's like. Like C sharp. You can do like, and then if you're here, you can.
What random song then?
But that's still beautiful too, right? I like to have those beautiful chords.
Yeah, I think we should. Could be mostly beautiful, but have a little bit of evil.
So we found that chord. So we found the tonality. Yeah, we can create some kind of a pattern there too, right? Could be.
This one, it's like, I don't know.
Too weird.
That's what I would usually do.
So I had 2 ideas there, right? Like the ostinato here, and then those chords. Yeah, we're going to try to record this. I think we have some little thing going on, like a cool intro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost like a weird blues.
Heavy, like distortion there or something?
I think first this,
It's really not big. It's like
and then the chords.
it's like
Or maybe
learning
not.
English
Maybe
in a
straight
sound,
into distortion.
in a month. Then you can feel it in the signals. Yeah, I just read it like that. Yeah. I don't like. I mean, there's so many advertisements on the internet that you learn in weeks. Spanish, you will become this week's Spanish.
The very beginning is just both of us doing this, and maybe you're playing a harmony to it, and then the big guitar comes in, and that's kind of like the main riff, and then we can use the chord version of it to play solos over.
Yeah. And then, okay, so we have this, and then.
Do you want something else?
I think we need something else to break from this
Let's
ostinato thing.
enter the last part and then let's play. What I do is fastly save. Then there's one fastly series. I mean, how do you explain it? How do you explain it? that's how things. There is like a minus note that like minus one, like one fret here, and then I never do that. So that's quite. If you know around it, it's like not confident. So to play that in random way.
Hey guys, Kiko here. So back in July 2021 at the John Petrucci's guitar camp, Tosin Abbas and I, we were chatting just before my master class with my guitar and quad cortex connected to the PA. And I thought the conversation was pretty cool, so I decided to put my phone on top of a chair and film the whole thing. So here it is for you, and then now you know how, you know, chill guitar players, what they do, what they talk about in between. My great. And then, so the harmony, because I think music with no great harmony is not
my great.
fun.
Yeah.
And you have such a like play. Would you relate to any composer?
Wow.
iPhone 16e dirancang untuk masa depan. Chip A18 membantunya tetap cepat bertahun-tahun. Baterainya juga tahan seharian. Bagus untuk Anda dan Anda di masa depan. iPhone 16e, iPhone terbaru dengan harga hebat.
Emang gini kalau udah terkoya-koya, Indomie soto koya nagi. Kuah medok ketemu gurihnya koya dengan kerupuk udang asli. Nikmat medoknya bikin terkoya-koya. Yang lain,
ntar dulu ya.
So in this case, with the song Paradigm Shift, it's in G, and the line was like this, right? But I wanted to play that at fast tempo, so what I ended up doing was picking the first note, pulling off, and then picking the next note on the next string. So it starts on a G, pull off, and then I'm hitting a G again, so you have it, the same note repeated, right? So, and the pick I'm going up and then down, up, down. So this is really simple. It's going. And then if you mute the strings as well, it sounds like you're almost picking every note. And actually, the song "The Alien" that's on the latest Dream Theater, the one that won the Grammy. Did I say that? That actually starts with that technique. Right, so I could have picked every right, different kind of vibe, even like as it goes into the song. So, I mean, it's not like it's a hard riff or anything, but I think the combination of picking some of the notes, pulling off, and then muting the strings, especially when the amp is set and you have like this great expressive gain and all that.
These my competitions not jumping.
You actually know this band. In fact, you toured with them.
Hi, Jackie.
I don't know, is that Animals as leaders? Because I don't know it. My brain is starting to hurt. Okay, I don't think they ever expected to have piano as part of their arrangement. You guys are making me work. Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Rudess. I'm the keyboard player with Dream Theater, classically trained pianist that turned prog rock, metal musician, and a lot of things in between. Music is my passion, and here we are to make things happen.
Do you know what we're about to do?
Well, you...
Next! Stop weird.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. Thanks. Do I look ready? Hold on. Let's rock this thing. No mistakes. I don't get paid to make mistakes. Here we go.
Ini should be Jen, but just started.
This is the dancing part. More. Ah, it's me. I was getting so involved in dancing.
Yeah, my handcraft bro, like nah. I should get a gym. Oh my god! Oh, fucking hell! Yeah, the guest stripping is his favorite. Yeah, the computer could be used to stripping. Motherfucker, this guy guitarist, bro.
Oh my gosh.
With the right
Not
hand.
perfect, but
Yeah, with the right hand. Just
Close
imagine
enough
that
for rock
was
and roll,
right
right?
here.
It wasn't
And the right hand is right doing
as
that.
crazy as it
This
could
one,
have
which one?
been. I
Which
mean,
one
I
of
guess
it?
because I am
German
used to
or
like
German pictures?
Dream Theater stuff where the meters are changing a lot, and you know, this is a challenging song, and hearing it without even the ability to slow it down
Sorry,
or anything. But beyond that, no, it's really fun because I'm here in front of my Korg. I've got
That's
my
right.
sounds,
I
my kind of
believe
like Dream
that
Theater
this
palette
motherfucker
loaded
is
in, and I was able to kind of put my hands on things rather quickly, and then what I do is I put them in order, and once I have the order kind of laid out, it pretty much guides me through the song. Hey, thanks so much for watching this madness where I'm learning an animal. Well, I should know the name of the song.
Yes, this song is called Woven Web.
It's been a hell of a good time. I've enjoyed
Is
it so
everything
much.
strict?
Crazy, amazing
Song
experience
version
for
songs
me.
like this is
Jamming
strict,
with the
so,
guys. We'll see you
You
next
wanna make
time.
good songs, make it slow. Let's move. Yeah, not lie. I mean, make it slow, make it driven as possible from that already in a public stance. I mean, just Twitter is like it's a trick, bro. You think I'm thinking that thing? No,
I don't know if you'll still have hot
random
music.
generators
I
like
might
this one move,
not
right?
know it. Okay. I obviously have not been listening to pop radio enough. I have perfect pitch. I didn't even know what notes it was playing. I thought it was actually clever. Should we send it to Alicia and tell her she needs to go back in the studio and add some tracks?
I have a couple of options here, and I'm just trying to think about which direction to go.
I'm in a rockin' mood though. I could easily go in more like.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
Since you're such a genius,
Oh, please.
wizard of the keyboard,
Wizard of the Keys, okay.
we're just gonna send you a couple of different things. This one has the piano removed.
Oh.
It was a very popular song on pop radio. I don't know if you'll still have pop music.
I generally have the pop station blank. You can't actually get to that on the dial on my radio.
Yeah, I'm up at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway.
Not at all.
Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot. Still sipping my top. Sitting courtside. Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out. I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from. Welcome to the melon pop. Corners will be selling Africa with body. You don't want a hip hop. You don't care gypsy cab, dollar cab, holla back. For foreigners, it ain't fair. They act like they forgot how to act. 8 million students. Welcome to the bright light, man. Crowd, now you're in style, and in the winter gets cold, in vogue with your skin out. City of sin, it's a pity on a whim. Good girls going bad, the city's filled with them. Mommy took a bus trip, now she got a bust out. Everybody ride her, just like a bus route. Hail Mary to the city, you're a virgin, and Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church is. Came here for school, graduated to the highlight. Ball players, rap stars, addicted to the limelight. MDMA got you feeling like a champion. The city never sleeps, better slip you an ambient.
You just cheating. Like, you know, it's like with a 10 finger, right? Just do 5 more. Is it garbage up and down bridges? But it's fun. It's not fun. Only keyboard can do that. Cheating.
So you've never heard that song before?
No?
What made you make those choices?
Well, first I was listening to it and I didn't know what the hell note. I have perfect pitch. I didn't even know what notes it was playing. Something about the way the bass sounded. I was like, wait, I had to really like, huh? What note is that? And once I kind of deciphered that, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I got this. And then when they did the whole chorus, it was, at that point, there was some more frequency information that, you know, I could hear what notes it was. So it was like, okay, good, got it.
So, out of all the things that you did with that, what was your favorite musical idea?
Well, it was interesting because I started by playing kind of electric piano with it, and I thought that was actually kind of cool. Like, it was an interesting stylistic addition to it, because not knowing if there's a piano track or what it is, like. What style is that? But I got into that mode in the electric piano, and then I guess I switched to playing lead because I was like, okay, I just have some fun with this now and go crazy. And then, and at the end, I just went to a category of sounds because I thought it'd be cool to play something like percussive with it, and I just went to that category. I picked whatever sound first. I didn't even hardly look. And then I heard what it was, and then I kind of adjusted my playing to it, so it would be cool. And I thought that was probably the most fun. The only thing that I'm not sure of, you know, it's a funny song in the sense that it goes back and forth between B major, F sharp major, and then every now and keeps on going back, and then all of a sudden it's a B flat. I'm not quite sure when that's happening yet, so I'm just playing along. It's a surprise.
Let's be surprised then.
Okay, yeah. I can be surprised.
I would like to show you
Yeah.
what this song sounds like with the piano in it.
Yeah, I want to know.
So here's a listen. Here's the original.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn, down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever, I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem, all of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's, took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like the Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus, driving so slow. BK's from Texas, me and my Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my top, sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I was spiked out, I control the referee. Tell by my attitude that I was different. Walking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot. Corners with me selling Africa with bonnets. Home on the hip hop. Gypsy cab, dollar back.
I forgot, oh my god! I can't do that, they're gonna be like copyright. Fuck. It just don't forget it, it's like making it real.
Special when I got it made. Jesus paying the run, paying the way. Long in the World Trade, long in the kingdom. I'm from the Empire State.
Too long playing with Petrucci. So like,
I have had it with trying to organize all my tasks, due dates, and documents across a million different apps.
Something like that.
So, I tried ClickUp.
You know the song Thunderstruck?
I'm sure I do.
Steve. Ooh, smart.
Where's it going?
Have you heard that song?
No, never. I know the AC/DC song, but I never heard that arrangement. I'll just play some leads and stuff. It's really fun, and we can capture a little of it?
Yes, we'd love to do that.
You have any good backing tracks?
I got Thunderstruck.
Is that what it was called? No, what's Thunderstruck?
Hey, do you know the song Thunderstruck?
I'm sure I do. What is it?
Wait a minute.
Wait, there's no way you don't. Hold on.
I probably know it, but if it's that popular, but I don't know the name.
No way, Joe.
Sounds familiar. Where's it going? No. I don't know that song.
Have you heard that song?
No, never. But is that a sample from some other rock thing? It sounds a little familiar.
It's one of the most famous rock riffs.
Okay, let's keep listening. Keep listening.
Okay.
They got a sample on the Nice! I guess yeah, it's a sample. I believe it's sample. Yeah, I'm agree that it's sample. This one you're like you ever did that? I hear some weird on it. Yeah, yeah, actually it's alright. Angel's gonna be Matt Burns, like Max. This motherfucker, he's funny. Look at that.
I'm gonna give you a song. You may have heard it.
Okay.
You may not have heard it.
So I don't like it. No.
What's it like playing a song just in 4/4?
A relief.
Punk rock tried to kill the metal.
Would have put it in an odd meter. It could have been a Dream Theater song.
As they were sliced to the ground.
I was inspired, you know.
But they failed as they were stricken down to the ground.
Okay, what do you got?
Random question.
Random question.
Do you know who Jack Black is?
Yes.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a song. You may have heard it.
Okay.
You may not have heard it.
Whoa.
You can listen to it, do whatever you want to learn it.
Cheers, you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a song. You
Good
don't know
luck.
what it is.
Good luck to the team. Good luck to me.
You can't kill the metal. Metal will live on. They failed as they were thrown to the
Oh, I never heard this. What? Nice.
Nice.
It was fun. It's a fun song.
That was the one and only Jack Black singing.
This is the problem with your pick placement, but I suffered the same fate for a while. That is until I found out about...
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Make it blues.
Boring, bro. Here, a girl band, yeah. Random girl band, right? How will somebody jealous? Like, A random girl band. Oh, this one or this one famous. Hey, Rally Nico.
Pulsa 15.000 harganya 9.900.
Oh, not that.
I already said no share stock, no money. I see. $200 for like something like that. 12K, 1200. Fucking hell. Next songs. Yeah, something like that. Bye-bye. See you next time. Yeah, already 3 hours 45 minutes. Bye-bye.